All right, looks like we're live.
Hey,
Hello, everyone.
anybody out there?
Welcome to
Hello.
this week's Sunday Live at 5 Central.
Sunday Live at 5.
Yeah. Um, I know we've been doing these shorter lives during the week, but don't worry, you're still gonna have us
Hey,
on
Catherine.
Sundays and on Thursdays for sit down.
Yeah.
Is the plan
But
anyway.
I heard a lot of people like these short lives when we just turn on the phone or the camera and
Yep.
go live, and it works. Y'all get to like interact real time with us
Yep.
right there.
Yep, and we've been able to kind of extend our internet a little bit out away from the house.
Hello, Liz, Grace, Shelly, Chris. Hey, everybody.
All right. So Miles, I guess we'll talk about that first while waiting for people to get on. Miles is feeling a little bit better, y'all.
He's on the mend. He bounced up, ready to roll today. He was, I'm hungry. He was talking a lot. He was like, had his energy back. I'm like, yeah, he's feeling better.
Last night, I was watching the LSU game. We looked over, and in the midst of my tears coming out of my eyes from watching the LSU game, I noticed Miles was asleep on the couch. So,
passed out.
So yeah, he is feeling much better.
And this was at 5:30 when he passed out. So he slept from 5:30 all the way to first thing in the morning, like 6 or 7 a.m. He was just out cold.
Who is Miles? Miles is our 7-year-old son.
Yep, he's our only boy. We have 3 girls and 1 boy.
Three older girls and a boy. But Miles, he's been under the weather, and he had just kind of he passed out, slept for a long time, and then he popped up at some time before light. I don't know what time it was. It was early. The sun wasn't up yet.
30,
and he popped up and he was going full energy. He was ready to go.
And anybody that knows Miles knows that, like, when he's not full tilt, when he's not yabba dabba, running, go play, go watch me do this, when he's not jumping and bouncing off the walls, then something is wrong. So he was just, the whole time he was sick, he was not himself. He was quiet. He was just, I'm tired. And so, are you hungry? No, he wasn't hungry. He just wanted to sleep all the time. I said, that's not my Miles. And then this morning he was back at it. He was just himself.
Yeah, he's been going all day.
Ready to roll.
And we try to kind of slow him down a little bit. Because he feels better, but his body's still getting over things.
Needs to take it easy.
Getting him to take it easy and slow down, though, it is
good luck.
Oh man!
Somebody said, "Hey, Mr. Fluffy."
Yeah, Mr. Fluffy. Mr. Fluffy is here. Hello in the UK. I know y'all. It is late for y'all. Hello over in Australia. Sadly, now. Though Angie doesn't want to admit it, but I'll admit it. We are coming down with the same stuff. So I have been exhausted all day.
I know it's getting him, but I'm not down yet. I refuse. I'm going to be the last one standing. I'm not going to get sick. I refuse. I'm a little tired, but I don't have any of the symptoms he does. He's got congestion and
it starts with the being tired. I'm telling you. I'm not wishing on you. It's just facts is facts, right? Like,
nope, I refuse.
I refuse. You can refuse to accept certain outcomes in your life, but the sooner you accept them and move on, the better.
Somebody said I have beautiful skin. Thank you.
You do have beautiful skin.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
But it's quick moving, thankfully. Lily had it. She was the first to get it. And she got over it
2 days later.
Quick.
She was great.
And then Sarah got it and Avery got it. Sarah had it a little bit longer. She's just kind of now recovering. Avery got over it quick. Avery got over it in like a day and a half or so. And she was feeling back to normal.
Yep.
And Miles took Miles a day or so.
I don't know if those meds are just really good or if their bodies are just kicking it real fast. But so you won't be sick very long.
I hope not. Now we did. We told you on the last live that we took all the kids to the doctor, even before Miles had started feeling bad. We took all the kids to the doctor and their doctor prescribed the meds that they needed.
Got what they needed.
That way, when they came down sick over the holidays, we'd already have the meds to give to them. And I'm so grateful for that.
So see, since we don't have meds for him or me.
Mhm.
So when he finally gets too weak and down and sick, when he's finally too exhausted to fight back and
Yep.
be stubborn about it, I get to drag him to bed and put him in
Yeah,
bed.
no,
give
we
him
used to
his
go down to
little-
the doctor.
Give him his bowl of soup, and I say, "I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Look,
go get your medicine."
I am not scared of going down to the doctor tomorrow. I will march my little
But-
self down to the doctor's office and
He
get
always
some
says,
meds and feel
can't-
better.
I gotta get up. I got work to do. I got work to do.
I
And he
do.
wants to go and go and go. I said, when you finally fall out or you're too weak to
Mhm.
fight back, I'm just gonna put you in bed and
Yep.
take care of you.
What'd you say, baby? What'd you say earlier when I was like, honey, you need to rest so you don't get sick?
No.
Yeah, no.
See, if I go down, the whole dang opera falls apart.
Yeah.
It's just how
Sad
it
but
is.
true.
Just how it
I
is.
can't even argue that. Like that's yep.
And somebody asked, "What do I sew onto my skirt?" Did y'all see the video? Have y'all watched our latest video? Did y'all see me?
Oh, where you were fixing your skirt.
stitching my skirt?
Yeah. So she wasn't
Yep.
stitching anything on it. She was just fixing it.
I've ripped.
It's her favorite
and
one, and
torn
Yep.
that skirt all to heck, and I've got so many holes and tears and snags in it, but I refuse to give up that skirt, so I just keep stitching it and mending it and repairing it, and
it's actually, I mean, it's not that old, so it's not like
old
it's
or
all
anything. It's just
it's not all faded and worn or
I've
anything.
just
It's
been
just
rough on it.
Angie likes to wear skirts, and so
Mhm.
she wears skirts even when we're outside working. And
Mhm.
what that ends up doing is you're gonna snag some branches and some sticks and some bushes, and
happens.
it rips and tears, and so it just happens. So she was mending it, and
Mhm.
and you've mended it, what, 3 or 4 times now?
Oh,
You
yeah.
mended it, huh?
And like when our dog blankets will get frayed at the edges, we have certain blankets that are just for our dogs. They'll get torn and frayed over time, and
Mhm.
me and Lily especially
Yep.
are the ones that sew things back together. So we'll just stitch it, mend it, put the stuffing back in, and we fix it. We love fixing things. We don't really throw it away. We just try to mend it.
Yep. Got lots of rain.
Yes.
We
Lot
got
of
rain
Lot
and
of
rain and rain and more rain. Thankfully, today
Mhm.
it was a nice sunny day. It was cool, kind of fall feeling outside.
Yeah.
Really windy today, though. So I'm hoping that tomorrow's video that y'all see isn't too windy. I haven't listened to it yet, but
It was blowing things around.
yeah, it was. It was blowing the greenhouse. The plastic on the greenhouse was whipping. It was blowing
I
good.
looked up, and our cattle panel greenhouse was doing this.
Yeah,
the whole greenhouse was swaying. I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
whoa.
We haven't tied it down. So if you've watched our old videos, you'll know that our greenhouse we had, which is similar to this one, we had ropes over the top of it, and it was staked down or tied down to T-posts in the ground, just for when storms came through. And that actually, it survived through what was it? Ida?
It was Ida.
Hurricane Ida.
The greenhouse made
Yep.
it through Ida. Mhm.
Yep, the plastic didn't tear, nothing moved anywhere. You know, we had trees down, but the greenhouse didn't move. So so it was, yeah. So we just need to tie this one down still. To
We'll
keep
just
it from
secure it a
moving
little bit. It'll be
around.
all right.
Yeah,
We'll secure
yeah,
it.
it'll be good. Once we secure it, it'll be good. We just we're still digging through stuff and putting stuff away and working through organizing and all that stuff. So we haven't dug out the ropes yet that we use to tie down the the ropes we use to tie down the greenhouse. So once we dig those out, then we're going to do that. But the rain, y'all, those of you down in southern Alabama, I think y'all had a tornado watch last night. I know it popped up on my phone and said that some areas around us did, but we didn't necessarily have it.
That's scary.
We did wake up though, and the stove was blinking. So
the
power did go out
at some point. It did.
Yep. And even during the day today, we were outside, but Sarah said that the power went out, came back on, went off, came back on like 3 times. So I don't know. Not sure. And we're still kind of learning.
Cold. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. We're still kind of learning this house's quirks and how it does in a storm and things like that.
She said we need microphones. We got to get a little closer and talk a little louder. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we haven't been using microphones on the lives lately. Hoping that the the MacBook will do the job.
What type of weave fabric do we use?
It's I think it's DeWitt is the brand. We ordered it from we ordered some from Greenhouse Megastore, and then we've also ordered from Grower Solution. I like both of them. Greenhouse Megastore, we just ordered our most recent roll of it because they had a 20% off sale going on through the weekend. So that's why we ordered it from there. Oh my goodness, honey, what are you doing?
I'm letting him say hi to Nene. This is Winston, my little whiny baby. If y'all hear the whining in the background, it's because of Winston.
Mhm. Yeah, that's Winston, our little lap dog. Yeah. He is a little fussy
He's
baby.
a whiny baby.
There we go. We can hear you fine. Angie's just soft spoken, but still here.
And
Good.
he's back in my
Good,
lap
good,
crying.
good.
Look.
Good.
Look. He's back in my lap crying. No, I'm not giving you chips. I have chips here, but he can't have them. No, you're not getting chips. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we made hamburgers for dinner tonight, so he's been wanting to partake, and he cannot.
No,
He
can't
cannot have the hamburgers.
have it.
No, indeed.
Little Mr. Winston,
No,
aka whiny
indeed.
weenie baby.
Yeah, what's his name? He is Winston. Winston is
Joseph
his name.
Blair.
Yeah, he's got a full name. Sarah has claimed him, so he is Sarah's dog.
Mhm. Sarah's baby.
But we'll see.
But he's
we'll
a family dog too.
Yeah, he's a family dog, really.
But Sarah says it's her baby. So
We'll see how much it's her baby when she's grown and moved out, and if she takes him with her. So if she takes him, I guess then he can be her dog. But I don't know that that's going to happen. So those of you that watched Friday's video will know.
Friday's video.
Will know we put the orchard in. We got four blackberries planted, but not anywhere near what we need to plant. We need to get, I think, total of 30 will fit in that row.
So now we have the ones that were here on the property when we first bought it. We got those four huge
blueberries,
the big old blueberries.
Yep.
And we've got how many that we bought from Petals?
8. So we planted 8 more blueberries.
And we got 4 blackberries, and we've got 5 figs.
5 figs. Yep. And we need 5 more. So we need
5 more.
We're going to go back to Petals sometime in December, and we're going to get apples, pears, persimmons.
Right.
But we need 5 more figs, 8 more blueberries, and 25 or so more blackberries. So
but it's a good start.
That's a lot.
It's a good start that we got in, and
Yep.
that weave fabric looks so professional and nice.
It does. It looks
I'm
good.
excited. Like
Yep.
I feel like we're doing it right.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
We just tried a little bit of an orchard before. We've grown, a little bit of fruit before. We've done some.
Yeah, it didn't do well though.
We didn't do real great. We didn't get everything done that we wanted to. Didn't get the right kind of trees and plants that we wanted to. So now that we found Petals and now that we have the right stuff, I feel like we're more legit. I feel like we're doing it real and we're doing it right.
Yep. Hello in Ireland. No worries. We late or not, it don't matter.
You good?
Didn't miss a whole lot yet, but feel free to go back and watch the beginning. But we're super excited about the orchard. We still got to get. We also still have to get mulch and put it over the weave fabric. But
I'll be calling in a few days about that to see if the company that I talked to before that said they have gin trash and stuff. They said they were really busy. And they just didn't have the trucks. They didn't have the manpower for the compost. So they said they had gin trash too, compost and gin trash and stuff, but they didn't have a way to load it. So he said that's their main problem now. They couldn't load it and they couldn't get it out to people. They said, call me back at the end of November. Well, here we are. It's almost the end of November. So I'm going to call them back and see if we can get loads of that.
But I think it's just, I don't know. I like growing food. So, we're kind of following the method that Jason and Brooke used for their orchard because it works, and they're doing it based on recommendations from Jason over at Petals from the Past Nursery. So in Jemison, Alabama. If you guys don't know about that nursery, it's really really awesome.
Mhm.
Go look them up. They're really awesome. I think they're even putting out videos on Facebook and YouTube now, I think.
Mhm.
So they're really, really, really good.
Professionals, they know what they're talking about.
They
So,
are.
since they seem to know how to do the whole best production of fruit, more bang for your buck, and they know how to do it healthy, and they know how to, do it right. So why not
Mhm.
follow the professionals? So we're gonna try it that way and see if we can do a lot better in this orchard and get it really going.
How are the girls doing? They're doing great. They're all feeling better and moving. Sarah's still a little bit sluggish, but she's
Mhm.
coming out of it. They're all healing. They're healing up nicely. Lily found a place that she has decided she's going to plant her perennial herbs. Lily, if y'all don't know, Lily loves to do herbs, all things herbal. So she likes making soap. She likes making salves, and she likes making creams and face creams and all sorts of stuff. So she's got a whole list of herbs that she wants to plant. So she found a place to plant them on the property. So we're gonna till that up here. Hopefully, once the rain slacks off a little bit. If it slacks off a little bit, we're kind of moving into rainy season. But if it slacks off a little bit, we'll do
Chestnut
that.
Hills said, "Are y'all going to attend any of the classes?"
I don't know. We may attend them. I just have to look to see what they have going on this month. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it. So we've got several things going on this month. Next week is the SEC championship game. So we can't go anywhere next week. And then we've got the week after that, I think Lily's having a birthday party, and then
so her actual birthday is tomorrow. She turns 14 tomorrow.
Woo-woo.
So we're excited. We get to wake her up and say happy birthday, and she gets her whatever she wants for dinner. When it's their actual birthday, they get whatever they want for dinner. We get them anything they ask for. It's their special day. And we'll usually give them our gift to them on their birthday. But then their party day is usually not their birthday. It's usually a day we've set aside. We've scheduled their birthday party. Their friends are going to come. It's the whole shebang, and their friends get to give them gifts,
What are you smacking on? She is smacking on Doritos.
I was eating chips. Sorry.
Yep. And how do you maintain your weight, baby? Miss Snackaroo?
I maintain my weight.
You do. You do, actually. So I think it's just that she doesn't snack as much as it seems, just because y'all see us on the lives munching. But she doesn't eat the sweets and
I don't.
The Little Debbie's stuff like I eat, and she doesn't eat all the.
I eat a lot of carbs, a lot of fries, a lot of chips.
Not a lot though. Like you're not always eating them.
But I mean, it's my favorite. I love chips. I drink soda. Drink like 2 or 3 sodas a day. I do
mini sodas.
Mini sodas. I like this.
The mini sodas. They're not full size.
But I do drink a lot of water, and I'm always moving. Like I'm constantly moving. I think there might be something to the thing that I read or heard about where they say it's a hormone balance thing. I've never had any like hormone quizzes or checked my hormones or balanced my hormones, but I think there is something to like to that, as we get, I'm 36, as we enter into that phase of life, us women, as we start to get older, metabolism slows down, hormones change, and weight accumulates. But if we are good to our hormones, if we balance ourselves, and if we figure out that sweet spot of how much do we need to stay active, how much do we need to move around. I do yoga. I'm sure that helps.
So if I just move around more, I can eat more Swiss cake rolls. Is that what you're saying?
Actually, yeah. If you drink more water and you're more active, you can eat more sweets. Wow. At least that's what I found. I can eat what I want, and I don't, gain a whole lot of weight just because I never hold still unless I'm just relaxing in the evening with you and chilling at tea time or going to sleep. During the day, I just don't hold still. I don't sit down a whole lot. You don't. And pretty active and drink a lot of water and just be good to yourself, make good choices on what you're eating.
Balance in general. Yep. Lily shares a birthday.
Nice.
We're going to talk a little bit about this. I think in tomorrow's video we talk about it, how the orchard held up. Yeah, I know. That is true.
She gets 4 bubbles and
That's
stuff.
true.
So she just snacks.
That's true, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's all right.
Grab the snacks and
I'll let him talk for a while, and I just snack over here.
you know, a lot. Some folks, I know some of you don't like the whole eating while
I'm sorry.
while you're doing a live
I'm
or while
sorry,
I
yeah.
know Greg over at Haas Tools, people give him a hard time when he eats
I'm sorry.
on his Row by Row show
I
too.
try not
But
to like show my food or be offensive, but if that offends y'all that I'm snacking on chips, I'll stop. Sorry. Sorry.
Snacking instead of big meals is supposed to be better for us. I have heard that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Small little snacks on the go, little tiny meals, tiny portions all throughout the day. It's supposed to be better for you.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I eat lots of little portions of stuff all the time, and but apparently it's not great stuff for me. Uh-oh. Is he okay?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Had to have a talk with him. He likes to go in his sister's room without their permission. He knows he's not supposed to do
Miles,
that.
yeah. Miles,
Not
he likes
supposed to
going
do
in
that.
the girls' room. Yep. Yep, he does.
Mhm.
So you posted on
Oh, eat your snacks for
what
all
was
the
it
hard work you do in the
on
garden.
Thursday? Yeah, you do deserve your snacks.
I did. I
So
posted on Thursday.
Thursday you posted about the I'm a Survivor chickens. You want to tell them a little about it? I'll go grab one if you want to tell them how they're doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk about kind of what y'all went through.
So, yeah.
Can I have chamomile tea?
Yeah, go fix yourself some chamomile tea. That sounds good, buddy. Chamomile tea. Me over here with my caffeine this late at night. Like I got something to go do. I'm just gonna sit down and watch TV.
And Christmas Fred, our elf, came, so he gets to watch me make it.
Christmas Fred, our elf came. Yeah, the elves showed
And
up.
Blue
Elf on the
Snow.
shelf. Blue
We have
Snow.
2 elves.
Blue Snow and Christmas Fred.
And
Elves
they
on the shelf.
came like a week ago.
They did. They joined us for Thanksgiving, and they always stay until right after Christmas, and then they go back. Right. So I'm gonna enjoy them while they're here.
I
So
like finding them.
yeah. So the chickens outside, me and Avery just, we turned it into a video because she noticed outside that they're the little cage we have the babies in, and the bigger ones in the bigger cage area of the main flock. The little babies, when the big ones would get up on top of their cage and perch, they would poop on them, and they were getting them all messy, and we didn't put the cover back on them. So forgot to put that top back on them so they'd be protected from the older chickens. Well, just from one day of forgetting to put the cover back on, just from one day, they were horribly dirty. They were so filthy and so nasty. And she runs inside and she said, Mama, they're going to get sick. We have to do something. We have to clean them. They're going to be sick. You know, she's worried to death about her chickens. I mean, her chickens are her people. That's her family. Yes, honey?
Would you like some tea?
Oh, I would not like tea, but thank you for asking. That's very sweet. It is clean. It's a clean cup, but I would not like some tea right now. But thank you. So when I saw the state they were in, I was like, okay, let's do what we got to do. So I broke out the soap and went to the shower, got all the towels laid out and everything. And I said, you know what? People might want to see this. Let's go ahead and film this a little bit. So got to washing them and filming them and everything. And it was, yeah. Oh, hold it right. Oh, it's okay. There you go. Say hi.
I don't know what this one's name is. Avery's named all of them.
She has? Okay, because some of them she hadn't thought of their name yet.
So they're just about big enough. They're just about big enough to take back to Jamie and Lester, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
We're not taking it back. No. They said I could have them, and have them I will.
I'm sure they would appreciate getting some nice feathered out chickens back. Honey, don't you think?
Do you remember how many
We
chickens they had? Like
we could take them back and they could have some more.
No, they had a multiplying issue there. The mamas were hatching out babies like it was going out of style. Like,
yeah,
they had too many babies.
Here, I'll take it back. Now that we showed the cuteness, I'll take it back. You hold it? All right.
Hold it.
Yeah, now that they're all feathered out, we took care of it until they can kind of be on their own, and now they can go on their own and go back.
No, that's not how it works.
I think we should.
No, it's till
take them back.
It's till death do us part.
Y'all go tell Lester and Jamie that they need their chickens back now.
But
It's time.
they smell so good,
It's
and they're
time.
so clean, and they're so soft, and They didn't know what the heck was going on. We were washing them and spraying them, everything. They thought they were about to die. A chicken does not like to be wet and soaked and everything, and they thought just the end was coming. They thought this is it, and they just laid out like they were dead. I was like,
Yep,
no,
they did.
no.
Yeah, it is chirping too. It is not happy. Let me take it back out, baby.
Okay.
I'll take it back out.
Well, see,
Poor
your
thing is
brothers
not
and
happy.
sisters,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, I need to text Lester and let him know that we're gonna
No,
bring their chickens back.
you
for
will
him.
not. I'll get Jamie on you. I'll talk to Jamie. Get Jamie on you. Yeah, Lester wouldn't take him back. He'd say no. I don't know, but I know Jamie would back me up. She'd say, "Heck no, we're not taking them back. No, I'll pay you to keep them." Yeah, if they would give me some more, if they would actually give me some more chicks, I would take them. Yeah, we're gonna be creating a whole chicken coop and a whole big chicken area, and I'm gonna have space for more chickens. So if they're willing to give me more, I'll take them. And they are the prettiest little chickens. So the roosters that they have over there, I know they only had a few. Now they're down to one, right? And it's oh, what's his name? Y'all help me out. The rooster over there at I'm a Survivor. So that's the dad of these babies, and you can tell by the coloring and everything. You can tell the fathers of them. I have no idea the mothers. There were so many mothers everywhere. Some are bantams and some are not. The moms are all different. So the color striation there, the color diversity is beautiful. Yeah, their feathers are amazing. But you can tell who the daddy is. You can tell who fathered them. Yeah, Nate. Yep. Sheriff Nate. Yep. Thank you. So, and that's a cool bird. I like that rooster. Cornholio, no, Cornholio did not father these chickens. That's for sure. Yep. Nate the Bantam. Yep. And it's really cool when you breed a Bantam with a full-size hen. It's really cool because from my understanding, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's a toss-up. The baby could come
Little?
out full size or little.
Big,
Yeah.
medium.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Now, the other thing that y'all see tomorrow is we got the goats an early
We did.
Christmas gift. Yep. I don't want to go into a lot of it, but tomorrow's video,
Got
you guys
no
will see it.
present.
Yeah, it'll be it's good. It's good. They needed an early Christmas present. What's next on our list of animals? What you think? What do you think is next? What do
I
you
know
think?
what I want next.
What?
Oink oink.
She wants a pig next,
I
but
know what I want.
I don't think a pig is coming next. I don't think it is. It takes too much infrastructure.
No, it don't.
Like, look,
No, it don't.
we could get a donkey and put it in with the goats.
We good. And I'm not opposed to a donkey. We even have a little old gentleman from church that says he has a elderly donkey, like a far up in their age donkey, and he's thinking about rehoming her and finding her another place because they're just
that's not a definite, but they're thinking about
and
it.
they're an older couple, and they said they're downsizing their animals, and they just don't have time for them anymore, and they're looking for a new home. So considering that as a possibility, we might give this might be her retirement spot.
I think that you have been watching too many Lester and Jamie videos. I don't think so. What do they say on Home Improvement? I don't think so, Tim.
I don't think so, Tim.
That's what what's his name says. His friend, the guy he works with. I don't think so, Tim.
So you know how some people dream of the whole romantic Christmas thing where the puppy is in the box, they open the box and a new Christmas puppy. I want a piglet. I want a Christmas piglet. I want the little Christmas box with a little piggy in it. I can open it up and there's a piggy.
Oh no.
Yes.
You know, I like this one.
See, no, look at this. Look.
What?
Sorry, Katie, I'm gonna look at your comment for a second. One single female pig lives in my house. She goes out in the yard on a leash. Ha.
Y'all are killing me right now.
See.
Y'all are killing me. I love old Miles says the elves hear that mom wants a pig. I love old animals.
Yeah.
I vow to adopt the old guys. I'm with you. I agree. I
Yeah.
told Angie the only animals we need to get now that we're here are animals that need
Yeah.
a home.
Now we are
Like
we are
old
in a-
animals
yeah.
that need a place to retire, or animals
Yeah.
that are lost, or
Mhm.
if it's a piglet that's like a wild piglet that's like abandoned by its mother, or someone
And we did
was
find
hunting
one
and killed
of-
its mother or
yeah,
whatever.
and someone had found one of those when we lived in
Mhm.
Franklinton, Louisiana, before we moved here. Someone had found an abandoned piglet in the woods, and it was the cutest little thing. But it was like right after a bad storm, and a tree had fallen on the mama.
Mhm.
I don't think any of the brothers and sisters survived. It was a lone piglet just wandering in a park, and somebody found it. So it does happen. It does.
Yeah, here you go, baby. So you're picture this. You're on the couch, right? You're watching your favorite show,
Uh-huh.
and up hops Henrietta,
Mhm.
the 300, 500, whatever 100-pound pig,
Yeah.
to try and snuggle with you
Yeah.
because she thinks she's a lap dog.
But she won't be able to get on the couch. So
I don't know, baby.
So
I don't know.
She'll have her large dog bed. We're gonna have a dog bed in the corner, a huge dog bed just for her that she can go lay on, just like a huge dog. You know, people have Great Danes and stuff. Just like a big old dog, she'll go lay on her blanket. When she needs to go out, she can let me know, and I'll put her on the leash and take her out. We're gonna have a ramp, so she can walk down and go out.
Oh my goodness! You done thought all this out.
I
Look,
thought it through.
look, she jumps. She jumps. See?
Ooh, that'll break the couch.
See? Yeah. You think it's hard keeping Winston off the couch. Imagine keeping old Gertrude off the couch, like
And you might come in the living room and find me snuggled up asleep with the piggy on the couch. You might. I'm not gonna lie. You might. I love snuggling a piggy.
buddy. I don't know. I know that and look, she does stairs too.
Nice.
See?
See?
I just
we have
just
steps
can't, baby.
on the front and the back and the side door. All have steps.
Mm-mm.
I'm not
Mm-mm.
gonna lie, it's my
Oh.
couch with a giant potbelly pig.
Miles says he is not sitting on a couch. Well, you probably heard him. He's not sitting on a couch
gonna
with a
let that
potbelly
pig
pig.
on his couch. But no, we are in agreement on that. We are of the same mind. Of a serious note, we are of the same mind when it comes to kind of what we want our farm to be.
Careful, don't spill it, bud.
So we do want it to be more of like a home. Now that we have our animals, we already have our animals that we brought to the farm, the ones that we love that are already our pets. But going forward, the pets that we get, we do want them to be ones that needed a home, that needed a place, that maybe had issues that no one wanted, or whatever it may be, abandoned pets, elderly pets, I'm not saying we're going to suddenly start up a sanctuary, but it is going to be kind of like a retirement spot, I guess, for
the animals we get, we want to.
the ones
we just
that
want to be
need
mindful
a place.
about.
I want to mindfully, choose the ones that need to be here.
There's already enough places that do meat animals, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with raising meat animals, but there's enough of that, and we even did it for a while, and I'm ready just to have animals that I can love, and I don't have to say bye to them,
Right.
So
I already know people that'll raise my turkeys and my pigs for me.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'll buy my pork and my turkey from them, and maybe even some chicken from them, and I can let other people raise my meat source.
So that reminds me, y'all, that turkey from Chestnut Hills was delicious. It was really awesome. Like, great job, Nick and Zoe. I know y'all had a rough time of it, but it was delicious. It was good. It was really, really good. And y'all be sure to wish Chestnut Hills happy anniversary, because that's coming up soon too.
Yeah.
So be sure to wish them a happy anniversary. But yeah, we had talked before we ever moved and just said we wanted to be really mindful about bringing animals onto the farm, and we didn't want to do like we did before, where we just brought everybody in.
Right.
And if you go back and look at some of our first videos, we went out and we got
the whole jumping ahead thing, the jumping ahead video that I put out.
Okay. I done been called out here. Yeah, I know.
Where's your carbonated
Look,
water?
I feel miserable. Like, I've been drinking carbonated water all day, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna have me a Mountain Dew
You get
and
one
a little
more,
bit of
okay?
caffeine
You get
and
one more,
give me a
one
little
more.
boost because
That's
I gotta do some work tonight. So yeah, we I need a
Mhm.
little bit of a boost because
I
I
gotta
was
work, I gotta
falling
work.
off quick. I
When
was
you
falling off
fall
quick.
out, I'm gonna put you in bed and tuck you in and bring you medicine.
That's not a bad idea. I never thought to do that, but
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure before we
That's a
do something
thought.
like that, we need to make sure and get infrastructure going. So first thing,
First thing is infrastructure.
yeah, first thing,
Yes.
our goats, they're locked in an area that's bigger than where they were before at the old house, but it's still not what we want for them, right? We want them to be able to go out and roam. We have
Right.
18 acres, so there's no reason for them to be locked up. So
Mhm.
first thing is getting fencing put up for the goats. And I'm trying to sit back a little bit, guys, because last time y'all said that
if I sit
that
forward
helped.
and he
Yeah.
sits back, it works.
So we'll get fencing up for the goats first, and then get an area made for the chickens
Mhm.
because the chickens are not they're not in an ideal situation right now either. As
Right.
I'm sure you guys can see watching the videos, they're not in an
Mhm.
ideal, not how we want to
Yeah.
have them. They're not in a situation where we want them.
And
So
we want the best setup for all the animals. So once we get all the paddocks and all the
Mhm.
areas set up the way we want it to be,
Yep.
and have room for more animals to go in there if need be, once
Mhm.
everything's set up in place, then it'll be good.
Yep. With the getting the land cleared, there's no more news yet on that. What he had told us though was that it would be well into the fall or winter before the paper mills really until the paper mills started running out of wood. So basically he said that the way it works is they're getting all the wood they can handle right now, the paper mills, but once it starts getting into that rainy season and getting real wet, the loggers can't get into the forests where they're normally pulling those trees out of. So they start running out and they start needing more wood from people, and there's a bigger demand.
Right.
And that's when he said that they'll be able to come over to us and log our area because it's easier to access our spot than it is, say, out in the middle of the woods where they normally do.
It's like right down the road. The logging company. It's it's
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's
they're
10
right
minutes down the
yep.
road. So
Yep.
it's really accessible. It's easy for them to
Mhm.
get to us. But they said wintertime is like that's their jam. That's
Yep.
their go time. So it won't be long till
Yep.
we get it cleared.
Hopefully it won't be long. And they said it only take about a week when they once they do theirs. So or once they come out here to do it, it should only take about a week. So it should be good. It should be good. With the fencing, we're going to use what is it? It's red braid goat fencing.
Yeah.
It's like 4x4 squares.
It's meant for sheep and goats.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to use that, and we'll put that fencing all the way around. It's similar to might be the same thing that Jason used for his pens with his animals. I can't remember what he used, but it might be similar to that. But
yeah.
It shouldn't take too long to put up the fencing. It's just a matter of getting the stuff, and we kind of have to kind of take it easy and do a little at a time. There's a lot of things that need financial attention from us, so we got to take it easy.
Well, they take the stumps and roots too, and someone said
Nope.
don't clear the bushes. The goats love them.
Yep.
Yes to both of those. I mean, I agree with both of those. No, they won't take the stumps and roots. They don't do the cleanup after.
Nope.
They cut them really close to the ground, like 3 inches, like real close. But it's still going to be lots of sticks, lots of brush and bramble and weeds and
things to clean up, and
lots of cleanup to do. So we could, after they take the trees, we could hire a company to come in and clean it up for pasture, or we could try to slowly clean it up ourselves.
Yep. But
options.
So the plan with the goat paddocks,
but the goat paddock
is we're not going to have anybody touch that. After it
Nope.
gets cleared, we'll have them clear cut it, and then we're going to leave it. And what'll happen is all those trees will naturally start to come back up from seeds and stuff in the ground, and brush will start growing up, and grass will start growing up, and all the weeds.
Yep.
And the goats love that stuff. So we'll make several paddocks out there, and just rotate them around as it grows up. Yeah, that's the plan anyway.
Throw them out there and let them have it.
Plans always change, right, y'all? Like, we make these plans in our head, and they change depending on
Mhm.
you know, what actually happens when reality hits and we get out there. But
Right. But you gotta
that's
have
kind of the plan.
you gotta have a basic plan. You
Yep.
gotta know kind of what you're doing before you start.
Yep.
And yes, we did see the ISS garden water is not draining in there.
Yeah, we did see that. We did. And I think
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I agree with their assessment that it wasn't level, and it is due to the way the concrete was sloped, and that's why it is holding water there, because it's not level, it's not straight, but it's okay. I mean, they have some good ideas. They have some really good solutions on how to drain that and how to
Yep.
fix it. We didn't think about that, to be honest, when we were
Mm-mm.
making the garden. Never crossed our mind, oh, when it rains or tries to drain, it's going to collect right here and here. Never crossed our mind. We didn't think about it.
Couldn't just take a shim, like, I know you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it's like a little sliver of wood that's kind of like looks like a little ramp, but take a little shim and then hammer it under that corner where the water's pooling, and that'll be enough to just let it drain out.
That probably
slowly.
Could work. Yeah, I might text Jamie and let her know that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just my thought. Logging land leaves a mess. It does, but
big old mess.
You know, there's
the
only
trees are
one
gone.
way to get it. Well, there's multiple ways to get it cleared, but that's the one way to clear it that it pays us to get it cleared.
Right.
And so it gives us the ability to then go back and clean things up. And
it's fast, it's profitable, easier. You know, it's the way to go for us, I think.
Yeah, but it does leave a mess, and it's a lot of work. But honestly, it's a lot of work to clear it no matter what. And if we have someone just come and clear it, then we don't get anything for it. We just pay for it. So
I agree with this. If you're using T-posts, you sink them into the ground with the tractor like Lester and Jake did. Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
And Jason did the same thing. So I've been talking to Jason about how they did it. The plan is right now to take a metal, a metal pipe that's big enough around that we can put it over the T-post, and then you make it about 18 inches shorter than the T-post, and you put that pipe over and you push down with the bucket. That way, when that pipe hits the ground, you know to stop, and you get all your T-posts put in the same distance. So I'm not sure how Lester and Jake did theirs, but that's what Jason was telling me that they did, and it worked out really well for them. So that's kind of our plan, is to kind of do it like that. And yeah, this right here, that is no joke.
For real, huh? For real.
Many times we have made plans, I
could see him just saying, y'all, that's cute. That's so
that's
sweet.
cute and all, but
y'all tried. Okay.
What we're gonna do is this.
I could see him saying, well, goodness. They're getting there. They're going to get there one day.
Yep. But the goats will probably get, I don't know, we'll probably leave 4 acres of it for the goats, 4 or 5 acres. And then that'll be enough paddocks that we can rotate them around and give it time to grow up. Right. And then, a large chunk of it is going to just be, we'll have someone come in after they clear out all the roots and all the mess, and get it ready for planting the garden and getting good pasture going. So, and
yes, diversity. Yes, we do.
Tilling.
We do. We have a tiller, so we do a big garden, and it needs to be no stumps. It needs to be a flat ground so we can run the tiller over it. We can put in the rows, and that's how we do our big garden, and put in irrigation. That's a
good thought. They probably would eat a lot of the leaves and stuff left behind, a lot of the branches and stuff.
And the cleanup may not happen, as quick as the clearing. We might clear the trees, and then the cleanup may have to wait a while. It may not be a quick process.
We'll do it as we can. Same thing as the fencing. Do everything as we can. So the priorities are getting an initial area up for the goats and doing a chicken area, getting the chicken coop built. So those are the 2 main priorities we have. So that's the plan.
Another reason we're trying to kind of hustle on the goats as a priority is because they are bred, and they are due to kid here in about a month. We're thinking they've got maybe 1 more month if we're lucky. So since the babies are coming, and we need a stanchion, and we need a place to separate babies, and we need all that to happen, rather quickly, we got to focus on this goat area. It's got to become priority.
It does. This is true. that's true. I didn't think about if you shim it, the dirt will leach out. There is actually weed fabric in the bottom that we put under there, but it probably would still leach out
Miles.
some stuff.
Thank you, Lily. Miles, no fussing. He had a disagreement with his older sister. It happens. Yeah, we have before, Cindy, we have tossed a lot of brush and bramble in with our goats before, especially at the other property when they were locked in an even smaller area. We had to cut down a lot of stuff and throw it in there. Yeah, every time we weeded, every time we mowed the grass, just we would throw lots of stuff in there for them.
Yep.
But that's an option too. I mean, they will get their chance to have a big area of brush and bramble, but until they do, we could throw some stuff in there.
Yep. I think that's about it for today, huh? You got anything else?
Unless y'all have any more questions, and I can't tell y'all what's coming up in my next video, but I think y'all are gonna like it. It's cute. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all are gonna really like it.
Goats are a big responsibility, yes, but just like with anything that,
just like with anything,
anything with a big responsibility, there's a lot of happiness that comes with it too. We love our goats. So
it's an adventure. We love it. We love being the stewards of good things. You don't get anything good without hard work.
Yep. We've thought about trying the Premier fencing, and it's really good. We've actually used it in the past. So the Premier One fencing is good, but really, it would be buying 100-foot sections of it. And so by the time we expended the money for enough fencing to get them kind of out of where they are now, I'd rather put that money to use putting it up the actual permanent fencing, So, but anyway, we're going to hop off. My throat's starting to bother me. So,
and it's the Sunday night roll of all the shows. So, I mean, next up is
Chestnut Hills. And Chestnut Hills at 6, and then Cog Hill, I believe, at 7.
So y'all keep watching the shows.
Yep.
We will.
So thank y'all. We love y'all.
Thank you.
We hope you are having an incredible holiday weekend.
Say bye, Nene.
Say bye.
Say bye. You tell him bye. Say bye. He wants a chip. No chip. No chip.
Like, yeah, I'll say bye for a chip.
No chip.
All right. We love y'all.
Love
and
you.
You guys have a great Sunday evening.
Bye.